This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
Edwards and Butler the front row, Wallace and Stewart row 2. Pace car is in, 100 laps, halftime break. Here we go for the first half. Green flag. Wallace to the bottom, 3 wide. He wastes not an instant to take the lead.
You don't think after his K&N race that he's ready to do some racing?
Trouble, a spin in turn 2, 1 car in the wall. Make that a 2 or 3. Oh, they all go scattering. Chase Elliott's part of that. I believe he's the number 9.
I believe that is that Sergio Payne. Look at Denny.
Oh,
that's what when you get a poor starting position, you're liable to be in something like that. Tough break for Denny. Look at the water coming out of the radiator.
Yeah, that's Richard Boswell. I think he's the 02 now. They made a number change there.
Travis Braden maybe be in the 01.
Yeah,
or is that the 02? That is Richard Boswell.
Yeah, that's going to be Boswell's car.
Yeah,
that's a 2. Chase Elliott with some damage on the right rear.
See if we can take a look back at what happened. You see they're already 3 wide.
Oh, see right there, the 10.
Yeah, the 10.
Made the first contact.
And the
Nick
58,
Smith.
yeah. And you see
Smith.
Denny right there getting involved. He already has the damage right in the middle of our screen.
Nick Smith got into Sergio Payne, the greatest all-star event in sports, and only on speed. We're under caution for the second time tonight. Watch Nick Smith go up in smoke.
Nick was involved in that earlier incident right at the start of the race. So it looks like it's going to be terminal.
Tony Stewart is your race leader. I'll set sail for Stewart. Here's Rhodes. He is looking to the inside of Brandon Butler. And makes the pass for 4th.
Boy, a nice job by that young man. 15 years old, Marcus told us.
Unbelievable.
It's amazing how much talent has been assembled here in Richmond, Virginia tonight.
I like Marcus' advice for him for this year. Just grow up a little. You know, have some fun, grow up a little, then we'll see. Jason White in the 23, battling the 1 of Pietro Fittipaldi. And caution is out. This will be the competition yellow. And we go back to the last completed lap with Tony Stewart leading Jeff Burton by ½ a second. Edwards, Rhodes, and Butler, the top 5. On a Fittipaldi, yeah. That yellow and black car appeared to have a left front tire rub.
Tell you, it looks like Burton's just kind of stalking the line of the 14. You know, he's not gaining, not losing. He's just putting himself right there in position.
That last lap, they ran within 1/100th of a second of each other.
Justin Johnson, 46. He's got company down on the inside. 3 wide, and it's Sergio Pena in that blue and black 58. With them, Rodenbeck in the 82.
Burton a little bit quicker.
Oh, around goes Fittipaldi, and he and Rodenbeck up and into the wall, turn 2. Yellow flag.
Burton was closing in on Tony. He ran a little bit quicker that last lap, about ½ a tenth.
4th yellow flag, counting the competition yellow. And it comes at lap 58. Pietro Fittipaldi on the outside. Comes down, and boy, there's just no room.
He was on the outside of a 3 wide situation. Looked like he didn't realize that they were side by side underneath him.
And it's such a bad spot to be in when you're 3 wide on the outside. There's really, there's marbles up there on that 3rd lane anyway, so you got a tough shot. You got a tough position. You either back off and give those 2 inside guys the room, or you stick it in.
Speed's presentation of the Denny Hamlin Short Track Showdown is brought to you by Toyota Care. We want to thank Toyota for making it possible for you to see this race live on Speed, and for us to help Denny Hamlin raise money for some very good causes. A 3-car pileup down in turns 1 and 2. Woody Howard, number 30 on the inside. Patty Rodenbeck, 82 in the middle. And it looked like Pietro Fittipaldi in that yellow and black number 1 comes down the hill right there. No room.
Yeah, I just don't think he knew that they were 2 wide underneath him, and As Denny said, you don't want to be up in that third lane unless you have to be. He needed to stay up there or back off and let those guys have the entrance to the corner.
Well, we're wondering if Jeff Burton has anything for Tony Stewart, Bob.
Simple answer, yes. We didn't get to interview him, Mike, during the lightning round during that lap 50 break, but I did get a chance to talk to Jeff Burton, and here's what he told me. He says, you know what, Tony Stewart's better in the center, but I'm better coming up off the corner. We're going to make some changes, he told me. So I talked to his crew chief, Matt McCall, who's on the left side of your screen. I said, what changes did you make? He said, we're going to let the driver do all the work. So no changes on that race car. They think they have a dynamite car, can catch Tony Stewart and pass him in the final laps of the Denny Hamlin Short Track Showdown. I
tell you what, that guy right there on the left-hand side, Matt McCall, he's a heck of a racer himself.
He won a lot of races, didn't he?
Absolutely. He raced a lot with me at Hickory Motor Speedway, and yeah, heck of a talent there.
13 laps to go, so it'll be 11 or so when we get the green. Only 2 leaders. Tony Stewart has led most of the way now. Greg Edwards, the pole sitter, out front from the start. Stewart worked his way up and underneath after several laps.
A lot of young kids that are starting to turn that age where they're being able to be eligible for these races, and now you're getting to see them show what they got.
Getting ready to go green. 11 laps to go when they come back, and Stewart's got a big start on Burton, who doesn't get going.
Yeah, it's going to be tough for Jeff to bounce back from that right there. He's got to get some good track position.
How about Joey Logano up to second?
How did that happen?
Boy, Joey really took advantage of the mix-up caused by Jeff Burton's poor start.
Boy, sliced bread to second place. Stewart, Logano, Edwards, the front 3. And Burton back to 5th behind Butler. Bob?
And Jeff Burton broke a transmission in practice earlier today, so they had to borrow one, and Matt McCall just told me he's really not used to the gearing in that transmission. He might have just missed a shift on that restart as Kyle Busch slows down.
Don't know what's wrong with Kyle Busch, but it took him way up the racetrack, out of harm's way, and he slides to the back of the field.
Doesn't look like Joey Logano is able to keep the pace of Tony Stewart like Jeff Burton was earlier, but Jeff now is mired back in the 5th spot as we watch Kyle Busch make his way back to the pits.
Yeah, you slip back a few positions, and it's just worth a couple of tenths of track of lap time per lap. So Jeff's got he really needs another caution here. He'll start on the inside line if he does, and that should give him another shot.
Car up toward the wall, sparks fly, turn 2, but everybody straightens out. And Logano's under fire for second place. Edwards coming back.
Greg gets underneath him. He's got a nose up beside him.
Boy, if Edwards can come off the corner even with Logano, he's got a good shot to take second place. Down in turn 3, and he's done it.
I tell you someone we really got to give a shout out to is Jason White. He had 1 lap of practice. I know that because he got into my mess in the first lap. He's had no practice. He started 35th. He's already up to 11th. So great run by that team.
You wonder where he may have been able to run had he got a better starting spot as well as a little bit of practice.
Edwards got a little loose right there. Almost got into Logano. Gives him some room. And there is Jason White, right side of your screen, trying to break his way into the top 10 against Campbell.
Yeah, Campbell has that 10th spot. Jason's fighting for it. Clint King right in front of him in the 07 is a 9th place car.
5 laps to go. And Edwards secures second. Logano now 3rd.
Brandon Butler now has made his way up into the 4th spot right behind Logano. And there's Jeff Burton back in 5th.
And Ben Rhodes going to have a night to be proud of. He's right there with the leaders, albeit in 6th place. Bob?
Kyle Busch's car not right all night long, but basically he went into turn number 3 and the brake pedal went right to the floor. Kyle Busch done for the night, 2-time winner of the Denny Hamlin Short Track Showdown.
It's not been a good night for previous winners of this race.
No, about the only one who's having any luck is C.E. Falk III, who's running in 8th place right now. winner 2 years ago.
Good battle for second, but nobody has anything for Tony Stewart right now.
Oh, he's out in front by 1.6. Jason White wants more. He's 10th. Going up against the 07 of Clint King for 9th place.
I know they had to change the radiator, the front bumper. Pretty much the whole front of this car was demolished after practice, so he's really made a heck of a charge here.
Well, Joey Logano's he's really going to have to work to hold on to second place for 1.5 more laps. Not sure he can do it.
Brandon Butler gets underneath him as they get down to turn number 1.
No contact, good, clean racing. Logano slips off 2 and loses second. Tony Stewart off turn 4 is going to win the Denny Hamlin Short Track Showdown. Second to Edwards. And third to Brandon Butler. Jeff Burton 4th and Joey Logano 5th. Ben Rhodes in 6th. Wallace, Falk, White, and Campbell, the top 10.
Good mix of guys right there in the top 5. You got 3 of the Cup guys. You got 2 of the local short track superstars. So it's a great run by Greg Edwards. I used to race against him at Langley, so great run for them. But congratulations to Tony. He showed up here and whipped them today.
Well, and we're all very proud of what you've done to put this event together, Denny, and to raise over $1 million over the last 4 years, not counting tonight, for some really great causes, principally cystic fibrosis. Great job.
Yeah, very proud of everything that everyone's done, and obviously Speed Channel for helping us out, MRN for helping put this, calling the race as well. So this is what it's all about, helping to grow this event, and you know, great to see that we put on a great show tonight. I hope the fans enjoyed it.
Bob?
Tony Stewart told us.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
This is ABC Sports Championship Television.